Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know I've been gone for 2 weeks. 2 weeks I haven't uploaded a video. So I'm so sorry about that, but I've been everywhere. I've been traveling. So I was in Houston, I was in Austin, I was in San Antonio. I've been everywhere recently. I should have recorded a video prior and uploaded it while I was gone. Note to self, as soon as I got home, I got sick. I'm still a little bit sick, so I'm kind of congested right now. I'm so sorry about that. But I am here with a new look. I did use the James Charles palette for this look today. I used this one. I'm like the last person on earth to get this palette. I'm just trying to get used to it because there's some things that I don't like about it, and I'll let you know as the video goes on. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. And hello to anybody that's new here. If this is the first video that you're watching from me, thank you so much for being here and a few moments with me out of your day. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you would like to see how I achieved this look right here, just go ahead and keep on watching. So all I've done so far is I applied my foundation. I used Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. I'm in the shade Ivory. I've been loving this foundation so far, and I also applied some of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So for my brows, I'm using the Dip Brow Pomade. This is a brand new one. Look at how perfect it looks. This is in the shade Dark Brown. I was using medium brown before, but since my hair is super dark black right now, I feel like I need to go a little bit darker on my brows. I thought about buying the darkest one, which is Ebony. I'm sure that one's like jet black. I do not think I can pull that off. I don't know, they kind of scare me. To carve underneath the brow also. It just makes everything look cleaner and prettier. So whatever excess product is on my eyelid, I kind of just like to dab it right here on my lid, and right now in a bit I'll buff that out. And this is going to leave a really good base for the eyeshadow. I'm going in with my foundation brush. I'm just kind of dabbing everything together to make the edges a little bit more smooth. And it also acts as a really nice primer for your eyeshadows. Like right now that I have all this concealer on my lids, I'm not going to really need to add eyeshadow primer. So for my powder, just to set all of my makeup, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I'm in the shade Sandstorm. This is my absolute favorite drugstore powder. I start in the center of my face, and then I kind of just like to buff all over my face. This powder leaves such a beautiful finish. It smells really nice. I don't know if that's important to anybody, but it actually smells really good. You're going to spend less than $4 on a face powder, and your face is going to look so good. I've been using this powder since high school, which was like 6 years ago, so I love this powder so much. I recommend it to a lot of my friends, especially if you're going to be using it every single day, like to go to work or to go to school, or just to live your daily life. That's a really good. To bronze up my cheeks, I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. I have been using this bronzer so much recently. It just gives you such a beautiful bronze tone to your cheeks. When you apply this to your skin, it just looks so flawless. It gives you just a beautiful warmth. I'm going to go down the jawline area and around the temples of the head as well. I'm feeling a lot better right now, so I feel like every single time that I come on camera, there's always something wrong with me. Like I'm either sick or my eye exploded. Last time my eye had popped, remember, it was like all bloody. And then like the time before that I was sick. I just feel like there's always something wrong with me. Oh my gosh. I need to take vitamins. So that's how the bronzer looks. I love this bronzer. It's kind of pricey. I will admit that it's kind of pricey, but it's so worth it. You get so much product in here. This is the biggest bronzer that I've ever bought, and I don't think I'm ever going to be able to finish this. So for my highlight, I'm using the Anastasia Loose highlighter. This is in the shade Snowflake. I'm taking a Smashbox fan brush, and I'm just going to be applying this right to the tip tops of my cheeks. I like to close my eyes just because this powder does fly up in the air, and it can sometimes get in your eye. This highlighter is so beautiful. Every single time that I use it, I get a lot of compliments on my highlight. I get also, especially in photos, I'll upload a photo with this highlighter on, and the most asked question that I get in my DMs or in the comments is what highlighter I'm using. I'm going to put a little bit on my nose a little bit down the bridge of my nose as well. But you guys, can you see this? I mean, I hope that the light is picking this up because it's intense. This is really, really intense. What am I going to do for my lips? I'm going to move on to my eyes, and then the very last thing that I'm going to be doing is my lips. I'm using the James Charles palette today, so I really want to do a really dark black smoky eye with a little bit of blue in the crease. Okay, so the names are not on the palette, unfortunately, but I do have them here. So this one right here is a shade called Canvas. I'm going to be taking Canvas, and I'm going to be popping that right all into my crease. I'm not going to show too much, but it is going to act as a really nice transition shade for the rest of the shadows that I pack right on top. So with the same brush, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is called Code James. It's a really nice orange, like a burnt orange color. I'm going to be putting this right into the crease right on top of the shade that I just put down. So this is really going to start warming up the crease. So I'm just going back and forth, adding a lot of this color in here just to give me a pretty good blend. I am going to be adding more shades on top of this. I'm going to be taking this one right here, which is called Brother. I'm going to be popping this one right on top of this orange that I have down, but I'm not going to go as high, so I'm going to keep it kind of closer to the lid area. Crease brush, and I'm taking the blue shade one more time. I'm really going to focus this more onto this crease area. I don't want to blend it anymore upwards just because I feel like it's getting a little bit darker than I wanted it to. So I'm just going to focus this right here. Maybe the brush that I used beforehand was just a little bit too big, and I should have gone in with this one at the very beginning. But it's okay. We're going to make it work. Okay, so I don't know if you're seeing this right now, but there's like this little spot right here that's not picking up the blue shade as well as this area down here. I applied the concealer extremely evenly, so I know that that's not what it is. This is the first time that I use this blue eyeshadow in the James Charles palette, so I don't know if anybody else has experienced like patchiness in the eyeshadows. I don't know if it's just mine or what's going on, but I'm not really liking that. I did love these eyeshadows when I used them yesterday, but yeah, I haven't used the entire palette. So I'm actually using this color with you guys for the first time, and I'm not really liking that it's doing that. So I feel like the more you go back and forth with these eyeshadows, they kind of lose their pigment. I mean, that's just what I'm noticing with mine. So as I'm blending out the crease, as I'm blending out the orange shade, this blue that I have here on my lid kind of just buffs out with it. I don't know why I'm just having a little bit of trouble with not the pigmentation, because they are very pigmented, but I feel like they're just dusty. I don't know how to really explain it, but as I'm buffing out one eyeshadow, the other one beneath just fades away. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at that for now. I'm going to start doing the black on my lid. I'm going to be taking the shade Spooky on a Sigma E55 brush. This is just a shading brush. So I'm picking up this shade. I don't know how pigmented this one is. I have not used the black one before, so we're going to see together how this does. So I'm just going to apply it onto my lid. I hope that I don't have too much fallout, because this would be a complete disaster. Okay, so I'm actually really surprised that I didn't get any fallout onto my skin. I'm going back in with the shade Brother on the small crease brush, which is the blue, and I'm going to buff out the black one with the blue shade. I'm not going to be buffing it out with black, just because I feel like that's going to make it look too extremely dark, and it's going to make a more gradient effect, which is also by doing this, I'm going to be popping in some of the blue eyeshadow, which is going to make it stand out a little bit more. I actually kind of like how this is turning out. I was a little bit nervous when I used that blue because it wasn't really working with me, but It's working for now, so I'm going to do the other side and I'll be right back. So for the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is called Ring Light. It's just a really nice highlighting shade. I'm going to be taking this one. This is an Urban Decay brush that I got from one of my Naked palettes. So I'm just going to pop this right into the inner corner of my eye to give me some brightness here, since this is a very dark eyeshadow look. I'm going to kind of just buff this into the brow a little bit. I'm going into the orange shade, which is Code James, which is the one that I put into my crease. I'm applying this to my lower lash line, and then right over this, I'm going to put a little bit of, I don't know if I should put the blue. Should I put the blue? What do you guys think? I don't know. And so right over this on my lower lash line, I'm just going to apply a little bit of this dark blue right here. The one that I used in my crease was this one, which is Brother. But for my lower lash line, I'm going to be using this darker navy blue, which is called Cola. So I'm just taking a little bit of it on my brush. I'm tapping off the excess just so that I don't have any excess fallout onto my face. And I'm just going to pop this right over the orange one that I just put on. This is just going to give me smokiness. It's going to make my eye look more defined, and it's not going to be as bright. For my waterline eyeliner, I'm taking Morphe's Dark Room Pencil Liner. This is a really, really black pencil eyeliner. It's so, so creamy. I'm also going to be lining the top of my eyes. This is the Stila Stay All Day waterproof eyeliner, which comes in a little tiny felt tip like this. So I'm doing just like a cat eye for my liner. I'm kind of just trying to get as close to the lashes as possible. Okay, so I just popped on some eyelashes. These are Morphe eyelashes in the style called Secretive. I definitely do want to keep my lips nude for this look, just because it is a very dark look on the eyes. I actually picked this up from Morphe when I got the palette. So this is a little lip kit that I found on the Morphe website. It's called Out and About Nude Pink. It's a trio, so it comes with the lip liner, it comes with a lipstick, and a lip gloss. I think this is such a cute idea. I don't think that Morphe has ever had anything like this on their site before. Let's go ahead and try this out. Okay, let me show you what you get. Let me show you what you get. You get a lip liner. This one is in Backseat Love. You get a lipstick, which is called Wifey. It's just this really, really nice matte nude color. So perfect. And then it also comes with a lip gloss. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the lip liner, the lipstick, and the lip gloss that come in the nude pink trio, just so that you can see how it works. I actually really love how this looks. She chose the perfect 3 shades to coordinate with each other. But yeah, this is the completed look. And so my final thoughts, I love the lip trio. Awesome product. Awesome idea to create a kit that includes all 3 products that you need. For the James Charles palette, I don't know if this has been said before. As far as the color shade range goes, it's perfect. It's awesome. You have everything that you need to create very colorful looks as well as neutral looks. The only thing that I had trouble with is the blendability. You just have to work so hard to achieve a nice blend. Some of the shades are really good. Other shades, like this blue one, I did have so much trouble with it, and I don't think you should have that much trouble having to go back in to apply more on top of what you've already done. Like you noticed during the video, I would blend and some of the color would just fade away, so I would need to top it with more. So some of these shadows might be a little bit hit and miss. Some are better than other ones. I would say that it is a good idea to have this, but some of them are just a little bit more difficult to use than others. So that is the completed look. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching this video. We'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.